In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a high converting email campaign. So let's get right into it. Quick intro, my name is Noah, founder and the current do-it-all of Copy Digital. So technically still a freelancer. And I specialize in e-commerce email marketing, helping brands add 20 to 40K in MRR in less than 67 days, and you only pay on a performance basis. Here are a couple of my socials in case you guys want to check out some things. I post a lot of valuable tweets on Twitter or X. Insta, I post a lot of videos with my face in it. LinkedIn, I do post a lot of both videos and good tips for your e-commerce brand. So let's move on. So what is an email campaign? So an email campaign is an email that you manually send out to a segment of your subscribers. Example, purchasers, your 30, 60, 90-day engaged, non-buyers. There's multiple different segments you can do. Of course, it'll vary between brand. And depending on the segment is how you will structure your emails. Now, there's more to come on that topic, so let's move on. Now, why do I need email campaigns? Email campaigns are the best way for you to engage with your list as well as them engage with your content. They help drive revenue without being pushy and sounding salesy. Keeping the content relevant to what season you're in can help you think of unique and relevant topics. For example, the month of March, a lot of brands were doing March Madness. May, people are doing May the 4th be with you. I saw a couple of emails that included that. You also have Cinco de Mayo coming up. So that's another email campaign you could do for the month of May. Now, how do I make an email campaign? Now, this is the main part, the main focus on what we really need to put all of our attention into is this part right here. So, when writing and designing an email campaign, there are honestly two main things. There's actually four, but these two are going to be the main sort of drivers that'll push the campaign. So number one is copy. That's going to be the words that makes your customer or the person you're sending the email to want to buy from your brand. So we want to keep this short. The less words, the better, but we also don't want to sacrifice quality when we do minimize the words. Again, we'll cover this when we get to the design and writing phase of this portion of the video. And number two is design. Now, design is super important in the aspect of placing things in the right spots, and you don't have to go all out. I see a lot of people get very lost in creating designs for the email because they're just like, oh, my email doesn't look like this brand's email and it's not going to convert well. I need to have this big design. And honestly, simple is high converting. So in the design phase, we need to understand the terms ATF and BTF. Now, ATF is above the fold and BTF is below the fold. These are also known as first fold and second fold. And so ATF, above the fold, or the first fold, is where we want to put the topic and copy of the email, any discounts, and we want to make sure we have a clear big CTA. Below the fold is where we can add sections such as relevant topics, customer reviews, best sellers, all these different things. So now let's hop into Google Docs and Figma for the rest of this video to design our email, and I'll see you guys there now. Okay, so now we are in Google Docs. This is where we will be writing the email out. And let me just fix this real quick. So this is where we'll be writing the email out. I'm going to give you guys a good template that I use, and it's well known in the space in case you haven't seen this template yet already. So first, we're going to go to making a table. believe it was right here. And we're going to go 2 by, you can honestly make it depending on what you're going to do. I'll show you guys exactly what it is. So we can just move this over a little bit. So the first thing obviously is going to be subject line, preview text, header, subheader, body. We are going to need to add more. CTA, subheader again, maybe another CTA, more body copy. So you see as much as you're going to want to have, but pretty much these first 6 are going to be the ones that you for sure have to have, obviously. So let's get right into it. So when designing, or when writing an email, I should say, you want to make sure that you're including relevant topics, and you do want to use discounts if possible, but you do not want to get your customers used to sending discounts. So for this video's sake, I'm going to be showing you an email that doesn't have a discount included, and it's going to be around a relevant topic in the case of May. So why don't we'll do a Mother's Day campaign. So, and then for the brand, it can be any brand. We'll just do one for Smart Sweets. I don't know why I thought of that. Probably because I tried one today. In my opinion, they're not that good, but to each his own. So first, we're going to start off with the subject line. What can we put for subject line? I'm going to actually pause the video here. Give me a second to think. Okay, so I thought about this. This is actually pretty unique. So we'll skip subject line and preview text, and we'll go straight into here. Yeah, okay. It's almost Mother's Day. For the subheader, again, I'm going to pause the video just so I can give me a second to think. Okay, so this is also the brand we're going to be working with. So let's do It's almost Mother's Day. Give your mom the gift she deserves. And let's just quickly pick out a product on what we want to. Oh, so you can actually build your own box. Okay, cool. So, 8, 4, 8, 12. Okay. So we have about 13 flavors to choose from. So we'll structure our copy somewhat around there. So again, I'm going to pause the video real quick just to give me a little bit of a brainstorm, and I'll edit the copy as I go to get it right. So yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So that actually took way less than I thought it was going to take. What time is it? So it's 11:25. I think I paused the video somewhere around like 11:20 maybe. That was actually pretty fast. So here's how the email is going to flow. Now, as you can tell, it's all going to tie in together. So it's almost Mother's Day. Give your mom, see, this is what I mean by edit. Get your mom the gift she deserves. A variety pack of multi-flavored, fiber-filled Smart Sweets, so she can enjoy her day without feeling guilty. Choose between 15 mouth-watering flavors that will guarantee to satisfy that sweet tooth. Grab yours now. So again, subheaders is just for the second part of the email. But for the time's sakes, we'll just go over and now design the email. So we're going to be using Figma. So let's go in there now. Okay, so now we are in Figma. And what I did was actually just bring in the copy already over here to the side of the email and just kind of structured it the way I want it to be. Now, when creating an email, you don't, again, have to worry about design too much. Do not overcomplicate it. I promise you, it's not that hard, and really finding templates is super easy. Actually, real quick, I'm going to show you guys a website I use to actually give me some inspiration for emails. So here it is. This is called Really Good Emails. And as you can tell just by looking at the first few emails, there's nothing overcomplicated, nothing over the top. Very, very simple. For example, seed. Just look at how simple this is. Like, look at how many words are in this email total. It does not need to be an essay, guys. I promise you it doesn't. So, look at nice, high converting email. So simple, so easy. Down here, not that hard. Do you see what I mean? It's literally just a simple product overview of a couple. I'm sure these are best sellers. Obviously, depending on age, 18 plus, 3 plus. And then, hey, a membership overview. It's not that hard, right? Just kind of showing any guarantees. So you have a sustainable refill system, easy to schedule. You get the point, though. What I mean by easy, do not overwhelm yourself with design, I promise. So let's go over another one real quick. This one is a little bit more trickier, but do you see how, actually this one is a little bit more trickier, but they all have a similar framework to it. So the logo, headline, subheadline, I guess you can call this piece like the subheadline, body copy, CTA. So that's that. Get this one. Bang. Headline, subheadline, body copy, CTA. Do you see what I mean here? Exactly what we did here. In my Google Doc, if I can pull it up, actually, I'm not sure. Okay. Exactly what we did here is the exact same thing as they have here. So again, highly recommend you structure it. And then we'll go down to so this is what I meant. So you see how I popped this open? Above the fold. This is above the fold. So you have your headline, subheadline, CTA, body copy. This is the second part of the fold. So you're going more in deeper. You're going more in depth, on the topic of the relevancy of what this was up here. So again, it's exactly what I said in the Gamma doc. Let's just do one more real fast. I want to make this video under 20 minutes. So Black Friday is here for the first time ever, holding a massive discount. It's simple, guys. There's no need to look at this one. Oh, that is actually not bad. I thought that was actually an email. Look at another simple one. Product picture. I'm telling you, it doesn't need to be over the top. I promise you, it's not need to be over the top. So for this brand, obviously they are bright. They're just a really bright brand. So that's what we were going to go with for our email design for Mother's Day. We're going to go with more brighter colors. Now, let's go back into Figma. Okay, now we are back in Figma. I just got their logo. I just searched up Smart Suites transparent logo, came up, downloaded it. Same thing here. I got this from their Instagram, and an actual cool tool I use. It's called Toolzoo, TOOLZU.com. It's super easy. You just copy the link of the Instagram photo into like that little pasting area on that website, and it'll actually download the photo without any tags, or it's very high quality. So I just got one that kind of aligned with this. And so yeah, I also downloaded their font from their website. You can just go on their website, whatever brand's website you want to do, hit Shift Command C if you're on a Mac. That's what I'm on. So if you are on a Mac, just hit Shift Command C and then click on their font, and it'll tell you what font they have. Some you have to pay for, some you can download for free. But yeah, so let's get right into it. So you just come and create a frame. Now for this one, I'm going with a little bit of a pattern here. So I'm going to split this image up, but let's move everything in here. Now this doesn't need to be so good just to start out with. We will obviously adjust everything right now. Okay, so center everything up here, right here, right here, and you want to make sure these two are aligned. Okay, cool. So it's almost Mother's Day. We can maybe move that a little bit more up, maybe move this a bit more up too. Now again, what we're doing here is optimizing for above the fold. So again, we can just, you don't want it to look too bunched up. So same thing here. That looks pretty good. And then I already did do this, but for this video, we'll just go ahead and redo it. So as you can see, guys, it's super simple. There's no need to go over the top. I promise you, you don't need to go over the top. This would be nice, a nice email. Now, I don't like the way this is like, it just doesn't sit right with me for some reason, so I just I put a radius on it. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, corner radius. So it just flows a little bit better. Now, again, this is above the fold, so we'll now be moving on to below the fold. Now for this video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different below the fold section here. So obviously anything between here and here is going to be one product. So what we're actually going to do is now go to that Instagram page like I was telling you guys. So I'll see you there now. Okay, so real quick, I actually wanted to make this video a lot quicker than it should be, so hopefully this loads kind of quick. So what we want to do is get like some lifestyle images. So let's see this one here. Not bad. I just don't like that watermark down there. If we can get maybe someone. Okay. Typically, a good rule of thumb that I like to follow is including a face. Typical marketing thing, principle, faces sell. So, yeah, always try to put a face in your email. no matter what. So here we go. This is a good one. So as I mentioned, just going to copy and paste this link. This is the tool downloader. You're just going to hit download. And then it should, there it is. So then you just hit download again. You go to, well, we already did that one, so let's get one more real quick. Hopefully we can find one. You know what, let's try a dog. I've never tried an animal in an email, so that would be a good A/B test right there. Never tried a dog in an email, but I know a lot of people love dogs, so that'd probably convert pretty good. So, okay, so now we're gonna go back to Figma. Okay, so now we're inside Figma. We're just gonna go to File, Downloads. Here's the one of the dog. It's super big. Here's that one. I believe that's the same. Yeah, that is the same lady. And then I went ahead and actually did bring this one. I went ahead and got already a product picture from just straight from their website. Trying to see. Okay, so here's another one. Cool. Okay, that's weird. I don't know. Anyways, so now we can go ahead and bring this in. Now I'd probably make this a lot tinier. Maybe somewhere around here. Bring this in here and see how this would look. Maybe. Maybe we do like a layer blur. If I do like 500 width. Width. Okay, actually, okay, so it did throw me off a little bit. I was wondering why. It's actually because that is not the same product as this one here. And then again, you can just play around with this. Layered blur. You maybe try blurring this. Or you can even do a shadow. It's gonna have it just peek out a little bit. And then what we can do is just move this to where it looks pretty centered. There it is. Cool. Okay. So now the name of the product, what is this? Sweet Tart or Smarts. Sorry guys, as you can tell, I am a bit tired. But we're gonna make sure we do this. So here's how we change the font. Really wanted this email to be lower than 30 minutes, so let's hope we can get it in. Okay, so quickly, what's the name of this? Fruity Gummy Bears. So we want to make sure, so that's 40. So we want to make sure we make this 42, just to kind of keep it same. And I actually don't even think this is bold, is it? It is. We can play around with this here. Might actually look good with medium. Cool. And then now we're just gonna come and grab this CTA here, bring it over here, but just swap them. Here it is. Again, just swap them. Oh. That actually doesn't look bad. Nice. Cool. Okay, so you can just okay. So now just lock frame 11. Sweet. So as you can see, this is where you'd make any adjustments as needed, so you can bring this up all the way. There you go. Now you can obviously play around with exactly what so we actually just hit the 30-minute mark. I did want this video to be quicker, but this is how you go over a high converting email on how to write one, how to design one inside of Figma. So if you guys do have any more questions, if you did like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up, a comment letting me know. Also comment below what other videos you want, whether that's flows inside of Klaviyo. Okay, sorry, but yeah, so if there's any other videos you guys would want to see, let me know. Your guys' feedback is much appreciated, and I hope you guys do enjoy these videos. So yeah, this is how you'd go over exactly how to create that email for the month. And of course, we didn't include any discounts, so this would be actually a really good email for them to use if they wanted it. So yeah, just make sure you guys like, subscribe, share this video if you find it useful with an e-commerce brand owner, or if you want to work with me. There's a first link in the description below, and we can hop on a quick call, see if we're a perfect fit, and see exactly what your brand needs. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.